Wishing you Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays here in the Philippines. Hello and welcome to the Philippines. It is the Christmas season here in the Philippines. I'm in Cebu City and kind of in the central Visayas area. Not kinda, actually that's where it's at. And I've been here about 9 years, 3 different trips, 9 years, staying in 6 different condos over that period of time. So I've got a lot of videos up about condos, cost of living, traveling, medical, dental information. I've got also, you can join the channel to get more in-depth type videos about real estate, about medical, about other topics as well. And anyway, yeah, subscribe and comment if you would. Anyway, we're at the corner of we are on Hernan Cortez Street. If I would have taken a left at that street light, that's Fortuna S Fortuna, would have taken us down to the new SLJ Mall. Taking a right would have taken us up in I think we're in Manila now. So Christmas, yeah, you're going to see a lot more people, a lot of people traveling. So Christmas, yeah, you're going to see a lot more people, a lot of people traveling who are spread all over the world. Filipino workers, they are stationed all over the world who are spread all over the world. They are stationed all over the world. Many other professions as well. Teachers and cooks and many of them are taking their many other professions as well to visit family here in the Philippines. Many of them are taking their vacations. You're going to have a lot more people to visit family in the buses flying into the various cities. You're going to have a lot more people buses going back to the buses flying into the various cities. People in the malls, of course, buses going back to their provinces. Big new Mandawi people in the malls, of course, there on the left. Big new Mandawi furniture store there on the housewares, lots of other things. This is the older furniture store. They've got housewares, lots of other things. They've got a number of the older stores around Cebu City, here in Mandawi. They've got a number of those stores around Cebu City, probably around the Philippines. There are many more people out on the street, the sidewalks, in the street, going between cars on the traffic lanes, asking for money. If you're in a taxi, you will experience people coming up, knocking on the window. Oftentimes, a lady carrying a baby, and the taxi drivers tell me that a lot of them are Badjao, which is an indigenous tribe. Many of which live in the Mindanao area, southern Mindanao, and they come up here and other cities during the holiday season to ask for donations. And you'll see see a lot of kids, local kids even, more and more people out on the streets, on the sidewalks. Yesterday I walked to Ayala Mall and back from Ayala Mall to my condo, and a number of different places. I know kind of the areas where they hang out at, but yeah, I would just overwhelmed by the number of people asking for money, give me money, food, I'm hungry, that type of thing. And no doubt many of them are very poor, but I'm not in a situation to save the world type thing. Anyway. Using a hobble, that's Cityscape condominium there on the right. There are a number of those. There's one here, and we're just crossing over into Cebu City where we crossed that little bridge there. We're now in Cebu City. Cabahog Street, headed over to Ayala Mall. It is a time for Christmas parties, and I was invited to one the other night. Went to a Filipino business, JRC Consultant and Immigration Services, and yeah, it's a time they do. Philippine companies do a lot of bonding with their parties, not just at Christmas, but throughout the year. Kentucky Fried Chicken on the right there. Got a Shakey's Pizza up here a ways. A number of other fast food places. But anyway, very interesting. Different than the types of Christmas parties you have probably experienced with companies and friends and family in your foreign country. Let me put it that way. The high tourist season, where many more tourists come here, starts kind of in October. October, November, December would be the highest month for tourists, probably, with a lot of OFWs, overseas Filipino workers, coming back to the Philippines to visit their families in the various provinces, and other foreigners from especially the northern cold climates coming in, taking their vacations here. So if you are planning to travel, if you're coming here or you're living here, you're planning to travel, plan ahead. There's going to be fully booked ferries and buses and planes and such. So plan ahead. Um, I've been in line one night many years ago. Me and a bunch of Filipinos were headed up north. It was a holiday weekend, and I think from 10 till about 1 in the morning, we waited for buses, take a bus trip north. Can't fly there, and yeah, the buses keep coming until everybody's taken care of, pretty much. They just keep moving, bringing more buses in. As they fill up, another one takes its place. But ferries, on the other hand, they don't have that many extra ferries, so the ferries could be booked out. Plan ahead. You can go to the ferry pier area to buy your tickets, but they may be sold out by the time you get there. You can go to a travel agent in many of the different cities to buy your tickets, and then you should be guaranteed a spot anyway. I know a couple people who were traveling, and for various reasons, the ferries were delayed an hour or two. So if you have a connecting ferry or a connecting flight, keep that in mind too. When I travel, I always try to leave myself several hours between connecting flights, just in case there's some kind of issue. This is very common. We're using oncoming traffic lanes. Motorbikes will do this regularly. We'll get out in the oncoming traffic lanes and sneak up. That's normal here. Wherever you're headed to, Cebu City has the big international airport on Mactan Island, just across the bridge from Cebu City, Mandawi City, and is one of the has more direct flights in and out of here. So it's very very convenient that way. Ferry traffic also, they've got a very good ferry network coming in and going out of this area to the different islands, so that makes it very convenient. It's got dozens of different malls around the city, condominiums. In the 9 years I've lived here, I've seen dozens of new condominiums go up, so there are a lot of options with where you stay. New hotels, condominiums, housing developments. Big Landers superstore there. It's kind of like Costco in the U.S. and other countries. They even stock some of their products. Big new condominium project on the left there, and we're headed into what's called Cebu Business Park, which is Ayala owned. They've got their own security force there. They can issue citations for traffic. That's where the big Ayala Mall is. There's another Ayala Mall in IT Park, not so far from here, actually. And the tallest building in Cebu Business Park going up right there. I think it's going to be part residential, part commercial, I believe. Transportation is very inexpensive here, so if you're traveling just around town or out of town, you can rent a taxi going to a lot of the tourist places south, 3-4 hour drive, or up north to Bantayan Island area, ferry area. About 3,500, 4,000, depends up if you've got a big crew and you got to rent a larger van. Might be 5, 6, 7,000. Just depends upon what you're looking for. Anyway, yeah, big business park here, and a lot of people jog. A lot of people come down into this area to walk and jog. A little later in the afternoon, evening, I started hearing Christmas music at in September. Kind of the season starts in September here, but I've really been surprised. I have not been hearing nearly as much Christmas music as I have in the past 9 years. Used to hear it a lot more. So that's kind of interesting. We've got a huge festival in January. It ends the third Sunday of January, but the week and a half prior, huge Sinologue festival. Anyway, I am here. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. A lot going on here. So if you're traveling, safe travels. And here we are at the mall, and I think where was I here? Yeah, my friend Gary. We're at the Texas Roadhouse, one of the new restaurants in Ayala Mall. Texas Roadhouse here at Ayala Mall. Anyway, safe travels, and we'll see you next time.